How's it going, everyone? Welcome to the Old School Weekly Recap. Let's take a look back at what has happened over the past 7 days. This week's game update saw the re-release of Tournament Worlds. For the next 2 weeks, Tournament Worlds will be open for you to experiment with and enjoy the best gear and stats in-game. On these worlds, you can fill your boots with Scythes of Vitur, Elysians, and anything else which tickles your fancy. Select the stats that you would like to try out and head into the Clan Wars portal to take on other players. Of course, all of this is temporary and completely separate from the standard Old School game. Also, your progress on these worlds is only remembered for as long as you are logged in. You have 2 weeks to make the most of these worlds, so go and enjoy the mayhem while you can. Also, in this update, the Scythe of Vitur has received an unpolled buff. It can now be used to slash webs. And on top of this, there were numerous other bug fixes, minor improvements, as well as a few tweaks to the Theatre of Blood. In mobile news, a significant improvement to the login system was released to a small group of players with this week's update. The single sign-on system allows you to log in with a single tap. As the name suggests, you are of course required to initially verify your account by entering your username, password, and, if applicable, authenticator code. After doing so, the login screen will now display a Play Now button. Additional improvements to mobile also went out this week, including improved sprites for function buttons, and your inventory turning red when tap to drop is enabled. And finally, the news post included a reminder that the Twitch Prime promotion is available until September the 19th. For the full details of every change made this week, as well as all of the links you need to claim your free month of membership and purple skin, check out the update news post linked in the description. This week was slightly different for the Old School team as they spent Tuesday and Wednesday out of the office for their annual offsite meeting. This meeting acts as an opportunity for the team to sit down and focus solely on planning out the next year or so of releases. The Old School RS Twitter account announced that the content discussed in this meeting will be revealed during RuneFest, so make sure that you are watching on October 6th. And just before we get into the community spotlight, I've got one last plug. A developer blog for making friends with my arm is now live on the Old School website. As I record this, the blog is not yet out, so I'm afraid I can't provide you with any details in this video. However, by the time you're watching this, the blog will be available on the Old School website. A link can be found in the description. Make sure you go and give it a read to find out all of the details for what might be the next quest coming to Old School. And to finish this week's recap, let's take a look at the community spotlight. I'd like to highlight a few brilliant bits of art from a Redditor called Crestfallen Hawkwood. He has a very unique style and has drawn a few of the cliche players you might encounter in game. This PKer is definitely enough to make your skin crawl, and is nicely countered by this depiction of a kind adventurer. A link can be found in the description to Crestfallen's Reddit profile, be sure to go and check him out. And finally, let's finish this week's recap on a very high note and a historic moment for Old School RuneScape. Late last week, at the height of Sunday evening, Old School experienced the highest ever number of players online. Well over 85,000 players were online, which is a testament to the immense growth of both the game and the wide-reaching Old School community over the past 5 years. Here's to Old School's success, and every new record which is inevitably going to be broken in the years to come. Anyway, that is all for this week's recap. Thank you all for watching, I hope you have a great week, and I will see you next Friday.